Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. This is Casting for Two, and I am the host, Chris. Welcome, everybody. Today's going to be a different episode. I had trouble sleeping last night, and I couldn't get the thought out of what is going on in the world today, and it it's come to a point where I'm just so frustrated, and I never do these kinds of things, but I follow some good people on Twitter, Mariel Salcedo and Autumn Farrell, to name a few. I was really inspired by them, and being grateful to have crafted a platform like this. I feel like I should use it a little bit more for other things than being funny and entertaining, which we both know I am not. But the the title of the podcast is "Who Are We?" And I've just been trying to think about that, like in the grander sense of everything. Who are we? What have we become? Why are we doing, this? Why is this happening? These are the thoughts and questions that I just can't get out of my head. Corona was bad. Corona is bad. And the thing that's been bugging me about the whole Corona situation is the lack of sympathy towards human life, where you have politicians and media outlets going off and saying, oh, 100,000? Well, it could be worse. The people that are currently dead right now were somebody's parent, somebody's child, somebody's uncle, somebody's son, somebody's daughter. And to have people in a position that they are in take light of that is truly disgusting, and it makes me incredibly angry that we have gotten this far and we have reverted. The things that are going on in Minneapolis, I'm so sorry, with George Floyd is disgusting. The fact that a gentleman with a kind heart is dead today because of the color of his skin. That is disgusting, and it's wrong, and this should not be a thing in 2020. It makes no sense. The lack of progress that has been going on is horrifying and disturbing, and it makes me think about the generations to come. I don't know if I even want kids, to be honest with you, to have them grow up in this kind of society where nobody values each other for who they are, and just the way that they look, and automatically assumes that they are trouble, that they should be treated like not a human being. This makes no sense to me. This whole situation is wrong, and I am so upset right now with the lack of leadership that is going on in this country. It all starts from the top, and it doesn't help that our quote-unquote commander-in-chief is encouraging people to riot, encouraging police officers to be brutal to people they're arresting because they're scum. It's disgusting. Everything about this is disgusting, and I don't get political on this show because honestly, I don't like to make anybody mad by my views because they are my views alone. But when my views are don't kill innocent people, what kind? What is? I have to say that because that is common fucking sense. You don't treat women like they're horrible. You respect them. You don't treat the gay community, the LGBTQ plus community, like they are freaks, and you don't treat black people like they are less than human. This has gone on way too long, and it needs to change. It needs to stop. It needs to change. You know, if I could say one of the shining lights that has been, that has been shown is that there are good people willing to stand with our brothers and sisters on this matter. The riots and the looting and all that, you know, those are people trying to take advantage of a situation, and that too is disgusting. I see people on Twitter defending those people, but let's be honest, they see an opportunity and they're going to take it. For the people who are protesting and standing up for what they believe in, you have my full support. Things have to change. Things have to get better, starting with the leadership that we have and the people who have been sworn in to protect and serve. I can't say that they're all police officers are bad. I can't say that. It wouldn't be right to smear the good ones. It's unfortunate though that all the rot and the horrible police officers rise to the top while the good ones stay down, supporting those who are important. There needs to be a change. There really does. This is not right, and everything that's going on is yeah, I'm just so sad and just ashamed of this situation that's going on and everyone that is affected, who have lost people, and feel like nobody is paying attention to them. That's just wrong. We need to be here for each other, and we need to be standing next to each other, because that is what this country was founded on, right? Am I crazy in thinking that supporting each other and giving a shit about each other, am I crazy for thinking that that's a good thing? Am I the fucked up person here? The times we live in. I don't know if it's ever going to get better. I really don't. I don't know if it's going to be better in my generation, my a future generation. I don't know. And I think that is the kind of the horrifying thing. Be one thing if we were directed towards a better path, and I could leave this world thinking, you know what, we're going to be just fine. My kids are going to be just fine. No idea where we're going. So I don't know. we all need to be here for each other. And it's been one thing right after another, between school shootings, um, the coronavirus, fucking these paper straws, and the riots going on right now in Minneapolis. It's all a bit much. It's all a bit much, and it just makes you think about what the fuck is going on here. And you know, I just hope everybody stays safe out there. Um, Lord knows now, the coronavirus isn't even done with. I'm dreading the reports on cases going up because of this event, and I'm dreading all the medical first responders and all that who maybe could take a break now or just not because of the ramp up. This is all too much. Everything that going on right now is all too goddamn much. So again, everyone stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask if you're going to go out. Stand together with your brothers and sisters and tell them you support them. If anybody out there listening would like to support the Minnesota, the individuals in Minnesota, I'll include a link to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Google, whatever, the link is minnesotafreedomfund.org/donate. I recommend you all doing that. For people who want to donate to the coronavirus, feel free to just the Red Cross is always a good one. I've given money to the Red Cross for that. So, this is interesting times, and it's time that we just kind of look back and just ask ourselves, who are we? What have we become?